No score, top of the 6th inning, and joining us in the booth now is the general manager, vice president general manager of the Washington Nationals, Mike Riggleman. Mike, thanks for coming up, buddy.
My pleasure, Hawk.
You know, and you've got a good ball club here. They're young. It's a very promising organization. You won 11 out of the last 12, and yet you had a decision and the situation come up in my 52 years in this game I've never seen.
Well, Hawk, actually, this decision was made for itself. I mean, the decision was made for me. I was put in a position where there was no choice. I had to accept the resignation of Jim Riggleman, the manager, because he left me no choice. He gave me an ultimatum that either exercise his option or he wasn't getting on the team bus here. He took his bags off the plane, and I explained to him that. That's not going to work. We're not going to do that. We're not ready to do that, and I accept your resignation.
Well, the thing is that, you know, I like Riggs. I don't know him that well. I like the man. He's done a good job wherever he's been. But I'll tell you one thing. I just don't understand it. Evidently, he just got from somebody, his agent, a lawyer, or who. He got some bad advice from somebody because he's put himself in jeopardy now.
Well, you know, he's always been an organizational guy. He's a solid baseball guy, and you know, a guy that I brought on from
you hired him,
bench coach. I hired him, bench coach to interim manager to a 2-year deal with a 3rd-year option, and you know, the disappointing part of it is you know, he resigned June 23rd. We're on a roll. You know, I think he let down the players, he let down the fans of Washington, D.C., and, you know, personally disappointed me.
Well, I know that you're a pretty good communicator because you and I have been friends for a long time, so we have to have some truth in advertising here. But when you say to somebody that we're not going to talk about it during the season because it probably will be disruptive, I think that's fairly clear that you don't want to talk about it during the season. And it's sad because I like Jim, he's a nice guy, but that's easy to understand. There's nothing ambiguous in the statement you made to him in the spring.
Well, you know, we've had a relationship, Jim and I, and I've never lied to him, and would never lie to anybody in the business, and you know, it was a shock to me. It was a shock to the clubhouse, and what should have been really a festive day, sweeping a series, going on the road you know, to Chicago and L.A. And winning 11 out of 12. You know, getting into 3rd place in 3 games out of 2nd, you know, we should have been celebrating, and it was like a Morgan there.
From a baseball standpoint, your ball club right now is probably one of the most desirable jobs that a manager could want, or a potential manager could want.
Well, you know, we think we've got things going in the right direction. We've got a good core of young players. We've got a fertile farm system. We've got an energetic fan base and owners that have the propensity to spend some money. And we feel that with our base of kids and what we've got coming and the way we're playing now, we feel that we are an attractive place for any manager to succeed.
And free agents as well.
Yes, sir.
Which you guys have already proved, you know, where you're signing of the 1st-round picks of Harper and Strasburg, and now you're going you just trying to get there. We are.
You know, we're the learners have really been allowed me to be aggressive, not only in the major league free agent market, but in the amateur draft, in the international free agent market, and you know, it takes a few drafts and a few years to do so, but I think we've really covered a lot of ground in a short period of time because of the fact that we've been so aggressive.
Well, Mike, I feel great for you on one hand, and on the other hand, I feel sorry for you. I know it's a tough day on you.
Yeah, it's been a tough 24 hours, but this is my last interview about the resignation of Jim Riggleman. We're looking forward. We've got a hell of a road trip ahead of us against a tough White Sox team and a tough Angels team, and we've got to be focused and sharp to win a lot of games, because we play a lot of games just like this, close and tight to the vest, and we've got to play a really good brand of baseball to win.
Well, it's always a pleasure to see you. I see your dad all the time,
yes,
and it's
sir.
nice to see him doing well. So don't be a stranger to Chicago.
Yeah, you know that. You know better than that.
And you got a nice interim manager in McLaren. John's a good baseball man. He's going to do a good job until you finally get the guy you want.
He's a terrific guy, no doubt.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Thanks, Huck. Appreciate it.